Today I'll be explaining inertia with the help of my friend, Professor S.
Yes, with the help of my teaching skills, I'll make Mr. S's interpretation of physics understandable.
We've come up with a very simple solution to explain this complicated scientific madness of inertia using 3 simple pieces of machinery. My bow, an arrow, and my guns. No, not them guns. My guns. Laziness. I hate laziness. It makes people get fat.
Inertia, sometimes referred to as the law of laziness.
Alright, but just warning you, there's gonna be an awful lot of flexing in this clip, and not just my bow flexing. So if you get excited by muscles, look away now.
Okay, you can see how this arrow is moving in a horizontal direction with nothing changing its acceleration.
What about air resistance?
Shut up, I'm doing the talking. This arrow has no acceleration, but it has velocity, so it will continue to fly in the direction it's flying at the same speed until something stops it from doing so. It keeps doing what it's doing, hence the law of laziness.
Okay, Professor. This has always intrigued me. When stuff falls off of stuff, it just keeps getting faster and faster. Why is this?
Well, I was just getting to that.
Well, what a coincidence.
We had this conversation all planned. It's all in the script.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, for you fools out there, I'm gonna explain something. It's called gravity. This is a bag of chips. I love chips. And now, when I pour the chips out of the bag, they'll fall into the bowl. You can see here that gravity's working. Anyway. And that was a lesson in gravity. It also has a nasty habit of pulling other things under the ground when they're in the air. Oh, when they be drunk. Oh, how I pity drunk fools. Damn, Professor stole my chips again. No, well, I got these ones.
Yes, gravity makes things fall towards the ground at a constant acceleration. So they'll keep on getting faster and faster until they hit the ground.
Okay, now I'll explain a simple algorithm to you. The total amount of forces on this object is a product of its mass and its acceleration. Currently, it has both acceleration in vertical direction and mass, so the total amount of forces is not zero. Hence, the speed of the arrow's fall changes.
And you can, of course, make the total number of forces 0, can't you, Professor S?
Easily, you just have to take away acceleration. You see, when the object is not speeding up or slowing down, its acceleration is 0. Since the total amount of forces is a product of its acceleration and mass, if 1 equals 0, then the total force is 0.
Really? Bullish friction? Unfortunately, we don't live in a perfect world.
I know, if it was a perfect world, I wouldn't have to pity so many fools.
See here, when Mr. S fires the arrow, it brushes past the bow here. This causes friction between the two objects, slowing the arrow down.
It seems that friction is a fool for making things lazy. I pity the fool.
True, but it should be noted that friction can be useful as well. If we continue to follow the arrow, we can see it penetrate this target. Notice that it doesn't go all the way through. This is because friction has once again slowed the arrow right down. This way, the arrow stays in the target and we don't have to go looking for it in the dirt.
Professor, this is no time for avenging. Thank you. We're still teaching these fools how to do this physics stuff.
That was some pretty impressive aim before, Mr. S.
I know, I never miss.
Hang on, that doesn't give you a license to...
Don't be a fool, Professor S.
Why are we even friends?
Join us next time to see what it looks like to be killed by someone totally awesome. This fool has just run out of pity. Until then, try and stay out of trouble. So long, suckers.
Bye.